1. George Michael, the pop icon and one of the best-selling artists of all time, left us on December 25, 2016, at the age of 53. He rests at Highgate Cemetery in London. 2. Known to the world for his Fox persona in the band Kiss, Eric Carr was laid to rest at Cedar Hill Cemetery in Newburgh, New York after his passing on November 24, 1991, at just 41 years of age. 3. The music world lost a poet and a visionary when Jim Morrison, the legendary frontman of The Doors, died at the age of 27 on July 3, 1971. His final resting place is Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris. 4. With the passing of Keith Moon on September 7, 1978, rock and roll lost its wildest drummer. The Who's iconic member was 32 years old when he was laid to rest at Golders Green Crematorium in London. 5. Bobby Christina Brown, remembered as the daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, passed away on July 26, 2015, at the age of 22 and was buried at Fairview Cemetery in Westfield, New Jersey. 6. A founding force of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, guitarist Hillel Slovak passed away on June 25, 1988, at 26 years old, and is buried at Mount Sinai Memorial Park in Los Angeles. 7. The voice behind AC/DC's classic anthems, Bon Scott, died on February 19, 1980, at the age of 33. His grave is located at Fremantle Cemetery in Western Australia. 8. A true guitar hero, Randy Rhoads, who shaped the sound of Ozzy Osbourne's solo career and co-founded Quiet Riot, died in a plane crash on March 19, 1982, at 25, and was buried in San Bernardino, California's Mountain View Cemetery. 9. Founding NWA and pioneering gangsta rap, Eazy-E's life was cut short on March 26, 1995. He was 30 years old when he was laid to rest at Rose Hills Memorial Park in Whittier, California. 11. A founding father of rock and roll, Buddy Holly, tragically died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959. He was only 22 years old and is buried at the City of Lubbock Cemetery in Texas. 12. The music of John Denver, the beloved singer-songwriter known for his folk and country hits, came to an end on October 12, 1997. He was 53 years old when laid to rest at Pioneer Cemetery in Aspen, Colorado. 13. With the passing of Dean Martin on Christmas Day, 1995, the world lost an iconic singer and actor of the Rat Pack. He was 78 and is buried at Westwood Memorial Park in Los Angeles. 14. The voice of Southern rock, Ronnie Van Zant, original lead singer of Lynyrd Skynyrd, was lost on October 20th, 1977, at the age of 29. His final resting place is Riverside Memorial Park in Jacksonville, Florida. 15. Glam rock lost its iconic frontman when Mark Bolan of T. Rex died on September 16, 1977. He was 29 years old and was cremated at Golders Green Crematorium in London. 16. Cassie Gaines, a talented backup vocalist for Lynyrd Skynyrd, tragically died on October 20th, 1977, at 29 years old, and was buried at Jacksonville Memory Gardens in Orange Park, Florida. 17. The driving rhythm behind AC/DC, co-founder and guitarist Malcolm Young, passed away on November 18, 2017, at the age of 64, and was buried at Macquarie Park Cemetery in Sydney. 18. Steve Gaines, the gifted guitarist and songwriter for Lynyrd Skynyrd, died on October 20th, 1977, at just 28 years old. He is buried at Jacksonville Memory Gardens in Florida. 19. Bringing reggae to the world, the legendary Bob Marley passed away on May 11th, 1981, at the age of 36, and was buried in his hometown of 9 Mile, St. and Parish, Jamaica. 20. Leon Wilkeson, the longtime bassist for Lynyrd Skynyrd, died on July 27, 2001, at 49 years of age, and was laid to rest at Jacksonville Memory Gardens in Orange Park, Florida. 21. The journey of Ricky Nelson, a beloved teen idol who evolved into a successful singer-songwriter, ended on December 31st, 1985. He was 45 when buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills. 22. Johnny Cash, the country music legend known to the world as the Man in Black, passed away on September 12, 2003, at 71 years of age, and was laid to rest at Hendersonville Memory Gardens in Tennessee. 23. Known for his hit Chantilly Lace, the Big Bopper, a vibrant rock and roll singer, died in a tragic plane crash on February 3, 1959, at age 28, and was buried at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Beaumont, Texas. 24. The Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, legendary frontman of Black Sabbath and a solo metal icon, passed away on July 22, 2025, and was laid to rest at his private home, the Welder's House. 25. The world lost a rock god when Freddie Mercury, the iconic and flamboyant frontman of Queen, died on November 24, 1991, at the age of 45. His ashes were entrusted to Kensal Green Cemetery in London. 26. Forever remembered as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, the beloved actress and singer Judy Garland passed away on June 22, 1969, at 47, and was buried at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. 27. A true rock and roll pioneer, Eddie Cochran, died far too young in a car accident on April 17, 1960. He was just 21 years old when laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Cypress, California. 28. Amy Winehouse, the soul and jazz singer whose album Back to Black took the world by storm, tragically died on July 23, 2011, at 27, and was buried at Edgewarebury Cemetery in London. 29. A pop star for the late 90s and 2000s, Aaron Carter passed away on November 5, 2022, at 34 years of age, and was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills. 30. The funk superstar behind the hit Super Freak, Rick James, left us on August 6, 2004, at the age of 56, and was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Buffalo, New York. 31. A rising R&B star and actress, Aaliyah's promising career was tragically cut short in a plane crash on August 25, 2001. She was only 22 years old when laid to rest at Ferncliff Cemetery in Hartsdale, New York. 32. The music world mourned the loss of Chris Cornell, the powerful voice behind Soundgarden and Audioslave, who died on May 18, 2017, at age 52, and was buried at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. 33. A true jazz pioneer, Thelonious Monk, the brilliant composer behind Round Midnight, passed away on February 17, 1982, at 64, and was buried at Ferncliff Cemetery in Hartsdale, New York. 34. With a voice that defined an era, Karen Carpenter, the renowned vocalist of the Carpenters, died on February 4, 1983, at the age of 32, and was buried at Pierce Brothers Valley Oaks in Westlake Village, California. 35. The voice of the Cranberries, Dolores O'Riordan, passed away on January 15, 2018, at 46 years of age, and was laid to rest in her hometown at Caherleven Cemetery in County Limerick, Ireland. 36. An entertainer for the ages, Michael Jackson, the king of pop and a global music icon, died on June 25, 2009 at 50 and was entombed in the Great Mausoleum at Forest Lawn in Glendale. 37. The soulful voice behind the classic The Shoop Shoop Song, Betty Everett, passed away on August 19, 2001 at 61 and was buried at Oakwood Cemetery in Chicago. 38. A master songwriter and influential musician, Leon Russell's remarkable career ended on November 13, 2016. He was 74 when buried at Memorial Park Cemetery in Tulsa. 39. An early rock and roll star, Ritchie Valens, who soared to fame with La Bamba, died in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, at just 17, and was buried at San Fernando Mission Cemetery in Los Angeles. 40. Changing the sound of the electric guitar forever, the revolutionary Jimi Hendrix died on September 18, 1970, at 27, and was buried at Greenwood Memorial Park in Renton, Washington. 41. A towering figure in country music, superstar Toby Keith passed away on February 5, 2024, at the age of 62, and was laid to rest at Sunset Memorial Gardens in Oklahoma City. 42. Earning her title as the Queen of Rock and Roll, Tina Turner, celebrated for her powerhouse voice and electrifying stage presence. Passed away on May 24th, 2023, at the age of 83, and was laid to rest in Küsnacht, Switzerland. 43. The co-founder and creative force of the supergroup Cream, Jack Bruce, renowned as their bassist and vocalist, died on October 25th, 2014, at 71. His ashes were scattered in the River Thames. 44. As the original guitarist for Alice Cooper, Glenn Buxton helped shape the sound of shock rock. He passed away on October 19th, 1997, at age 49, and was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Palm Desert, California. 45. A visionary artist who pioneered the country rock genre, Graham Parsons died on September 19th, 1973, at just 26 years old, and was laid to rest at the Garden of Memories in New Orleans, Louisiana. 46. Andy Gibb, a celebrated teen idol and the younger brother of the Bee Gees, saw his vibrant career and life end on March 10th, 1988, at age 30. He is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills. 47. A country music legend in her own right and the wife of Johnny Cash, June Carter Cash, passed away on May 15th, 2003, at 73, and was laid to rest beside him at Hendersonville Memory Gardens in Tennessee. 48. Truly a founding father of rock and roll, Chuck Berry, the genius behind Johnny B. Good, died on March 18th, 2017, at 90, and was buried at St. Louis Memorial Park in Missouri. 49. The rockabilly legend who wrote and recorded the timeless Blue Suede Shoes, Carl Perkins, died on January 19th, 1998, at 65, and was buried at Ridgecrest Cemetery in Jackson, Tennessee. 50. A devastating loss to the metal community. Dimebag Darrell, the iconic guitarist for Pantera, was tragically killed on stage on December 8th, 2004. He was 38 years old when laid to rest at Moore Memorial Gardens in Arlington, Texas. 51. The folk music world remembers Tim Hardin, the gifted singer-songwriter behind the classic If I Were a Carpenter, who passed away on December 29th, 1980, at age 39, and was laid to rest at Twin Oaks Cemetery in Turner, Oregon. 52. With the tragic death of Terry Kath, the world lost the founding guitarist and vocalist of Chicago, a man whose incredible talent was silenced on January 23, 1978, when he was just 31. He rests at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale. 53. An axe-slinger who mastered both rock and blues. Gary Moore's influential guitar work came to an end on February 6, 2011. He was 58 years old when buried at St. Margaret's Churchyard in Rottingdean, England. 54. The world stood still when Elvis Presley, the undisputed king of rock and roll, died on August 16, 1977, at the age of 42. His final pilgrimage site for fans is his grave at his beloved home, Graceland, in Memphis, Tennessee. 55. Blending genres with unparalleled soul. Ray Charles, the legendary genius behind Georgia on My Mind, passed away on June 10, 2004 at 73, and was buried at Inglewood Park Cemetery in California. 56. A true musical genius and architect of his own sound, Prince, the mastermind behind the epic Purple Rain, left this world on April 21, 2016. He was 57, and his cremated remains are displayed at his Paisley Park studio. 57. A voice for peace and a founding legend of the Beatles, John Lennon's life was tragically cut short on December 8, 1980. He was 40 years old, and his memory is honored at the Strawberry Fields Memorial in New York City. 58. The thunderous engine of Led Zeppelin, drummer John Bonham, died on September 25, 1980, at the age of 32, bringing the band's era to a close. He was laid to rest at Rushock Parish Church in Worcestershire. 59. Remembered for his melodic and powerful riffs, Steve Clark, the lead guitarist for Def Leppard, died on January 8, 1991, at just 30 years of age, and was buried at Wisewood Cemetery in Sheffield. 60. Defining the sound and look of punk rock, Johnny Ramone, the iconic guitarist of the Ramones, passed away on September 15, 2004 at 55, and was buried at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. 61. In a tragic accident, the world lost Stevie Ray Vaughan, a virtuoso blues guitarist who almost single-handedly revived the genre. He was only 35 when he died on August 27, 1990, and was laid to rest at Laurel Land Memorial Park in Dallas. 62. The voice of a generation, Frank Sinatra, the iconic crooner known the world over as Old Blue Eyes, passed away on May 14, 1998, at 82, and was buried at Desert Memorial Park in Cathedral City, California. 63. As the original vocalist and harmonica player for the Yardbirds, Keith Relf was a pioneer of the 1960s British rock sound. His life was cut short at age 33 on May 14, 1976, and he rests at Crematorium Gardens in Richmond, London. 64. The voice behind some of glam rock's biggest anthems, Brian Connolly, the lead singer of Sweet, died on February 9, 1997, at 51, and was buried at Two Inn Churchyard in Hertfordshire, England. 65. A cornerstone of the Bakersfield sound, country legend Buck Owens, frontman of the Buckaroos, died on March 25, 2006, at 76, and was buried at Hillcrest Memorial Park in Bakersfield, California. 66. Possessing one of the greatest voices of all time, Whitney Houston tragically passed away on February 11, 2012, at 48, and was laid to rest next to her father at Fairview Cemetery in Westfield, New Jersey. 67. Defining an era of dance music, Donna Summer, the undisputed queen of disco, died on May 17, 2012, at 63, and was buried at Harpeth Hills Memory Gardens in Nashville. 68. A founding member and the original visionary of the Rolling Stones, Brian Jones was found dead on July 3, 1969, at the age of 27. He is buried at St. Mary's Parish Churchyard in Cheltenham, England. 69. With his legendary trumpet and gravelly voice, Louis Armstrong, an icon who shaped the very sound of jazz, passed away on July 6, 1971, at 69, and was buried at Flushing Cemetery in Queens, New York. 70. Crowned the Queen of Soul, the legendary Aretha Franklin passed away on August 16, 2018, at 76, and was laid to rest at Woodlawn Cemetery in her hometown of Detroit.